Hey, you want to know secret? I'm going to let you in on the best kept secret in San Antonio real estate. That is that the best homes never hit the open market. That's right. They're sold off market. In fact, in the last year or two, a lot of folks don't know this, but the local multiple listing service, MLS, came up with a way by which agents can keep a listing private, thereby only certain people have access to those listings. It's kind of a little known fact, and not a lot of people are talking about it, but a buyer and a seller are brought together, sometimes through an intermediary like myself. And my question to you is, what if you can have the same priority access to those really great houses? I'm not talking about the houses that are sorted through by, hundreds of people online, and that, have, dozens of people walking through them, or that anything like that. Because even if a terrific property does come on the open market that's available to everyone, well, guess what? As long as it's well priced, it's well kept, it's well maintained, it has a beautiful curb appeal, and it's immaculate inside, it's going to sell for multiple offers, even now, right? So here we are in a very interesting time in San Antonio real estate, and guess what? Even though people think that the market is not the same, I'm going to film another video to talk about that, right? About the market and the demand for houses, and where we are in terms of the housing market and the 2023 housing market. However, that's for a different video, right? This one, I want to address the fact that even homes that are for sale on the open market, the MLS, will sell quickly if it's a terrific home and it's well priced, right? And that's the key, right? So instead of fighting other buyers and, of course, having to probably overpay, just like people were doing 6 to 8 months ago, and bragging about it for some reason, that they were paying 20, 30, 40,000 over asking price. Instead of doing that, why not create a more favorable situation for yourself by having pre-market access, pre-listing access? I'm not talking about pocket listings that I have or something like that, where I have an arrangement with the seller. I don't even know who those sellers are, frankly, at this point. I'm talking about priority access, and that happens through what we call our Perfect Home Finder program. So, to my knowledge, nobody else in San Antonio offers this program, and it's a way by which you can choose which homes you would like to look at. You give us the criteria, you tell us the must-haves, you tell us the area of town, the zip code, the school district, whatever that is that you're looking for, that checks the most boxes for you, like they say. We use our marketing dollars, and we put those marketing dollars out for you to find you the perfect home, one that you can see your family living in. More importantly, one in which you can retire, you can raise your kids, whatever your situation is in life. If you have a home to sell, we have a terrific opportunity, to not only help you find the perfect property that way, but also to sell your home off market. Perhaps to the most opportune buyers using target marketing. So that is, the essence of what we do, right? Sure, I'm a realtor, right? And I have, access to the same tools that everybody else does. But instead of offering that minimum standard stuff that everybody else does, I'm terrific at what I do in terms of real estate. I know the forms inside and out, and I'm a good fiduciary and all that. But again, that's all minimum standard stuff. I'm talking about being a professional marketer. And as a professional marketer, I can take you and your family to not only achieve your goals, but perhaps even surpass them. Why? Because I'm helping you find properties through marketing. We put those marketing dollars out for you in our Perfect Home Finder program. We find you the perfect property off market. And then, of course, I negotiate on your behalf. We're going to use empirical data, all of the recent sales, all the stuff that we typically do in real estate, to present to the seller and say, this is I have a buyer. They want to, engage with you. They're interested. Here's the fair price for the home. This is what they're willing to pay. They're well qualified because they either have a lender letter or they have a proof of funds letter from the bank that they're going to pay cash, whatever that case is, to make that acquisition. And basically, I'm bringing a buyer and a seller together. And don't let anybody tell you that you can't do that, because that's what my community is going to tell you. Oh, you can't do that. Why not? Nobody's under any kind of contractual obligation, not even the buyer that I'm representing. You, right? I'm not going to make you sign anything. I'm basically going to put my marketing dollars out there again for you. And the other thing I'm going to tell you is I'm going to go a step further, and I'm going to offer you a price value guarantee. Again, nobody's offering this. And that is that if you purchase a home with me, X amount of dollars, we go to sell the home in 2, 3, 5 years from now. If we have to sell that property for less than what you paid for it with me as your representative, back, whenever that was, then I will provide my services, my listing services to you at only a 1% commission. That's really only to pay for our marketing fees to get the home sold when that eventuality comes, right? And that's a guarantee that I can't see anybody else making. And you know what, folks? That should be minimum standard. Let's put our money where our mouth is in my community, right? And let's offer the buyers a guarantee that, hey, listen, we helped you buy this property, back in the day. You should get at least that much for it. But with appreciation the way it is, you should be able to sell it for more. And if we can't sell it for more, then yes, I'm gonna basically offer my listing services to you for 1%. So Perfect Home Finder Program is the name of the program. Help you find off-market properties. And I've done this for a number of families with success, where we literally have sat down at a kitchen table and we've looked at the numbers in a folder, and we said, okay, this is what the homes have sold for. This is the price. This is what the seller's willing to pay. This is what the seller's willing to accept, and this is what the buyer's willing to pay. And then bring the two together and just hammer out the details. And of course, I'm in between representing the buyer, and of course, the seller's paying our fee, right? So again, doesn't cost you anything. There's no obligation. We're not even going to ask you to sign anything. This is our Perfect Home Finder program. It's how you find access to the off-market or pre-listing properties before they hit the open market, before you have to compete against a bunch of other scores of other buyers, and this gives you priority access to the homes that make the most sense for you, because it's where you want to live. It checks all the boxes for you, and this is a unique process. Nobody in San Antonio is offering this, and I want to offer it to you and your family. So I'm Realtor Bert Taddei. Maybe you're watching this video because you saw my live video where it was a little bit loud, and I left a meeting and I just got really inspired, to share that with folks. I said, you know what? Why don't I publicize this? Why don't I make it this Perfect Home Finder program available, to more people, because it could be really, really beneficial. And this is how you win in this real estate market or any other real estate market. I'll tell you a real quick story before I let you go here, about the family from Colorado. They were moving to San Antonio, be closer to the aging parents, moving from Denver, and looking to purchase a home back in April. We first engaged, and they hired me to represent them back in February. So we had 2 months to search, to put our marketing out into, to find some off-market properties with sellers who are willing to engage with us, because they were ready, willing, and able to buy, right? They're ready to buy, they're willing to go under contract, and they were able to buy, which was evidenced by their lender letter. And guess what? When they came into town in April for one weekend, and that's when the market was super hot, everything was just selling, multiple offers left and right. I mean, nothing would stay on the market, for longer than a week. So how in the world are you successful in showing out-of-state buyers that are only coming into town for one weekend some really terrific homes, not just that leftover sorted over by hundreds of buyers type of stuff? I'm talking about really nice properties that they could choose from, that checked all their boxes, right? Well, I engaged with the sellers. I set it all up. I stayed in contact with the sellers. We had a great line of communication. Again, I represented the buyers, not the sellers. So my fiduciary duty was to the buyers, and the sellers were more than happy to pay our fee, and they were more than happy to engage with us. They picked a home that was absolutely terrific, located on a green belt, which is exactly what the wife wanted, nice and peace and quiet, because she likes the serene environments. And she's a real outdoors person coming from Colorado. And we found her a terrific property where they will never build behind her house. So it works. This Perfect Home Finder program works, and I want to put that same program to work for you. So I'm Realtor Bert Taddei. Hopefully this has been helpful for you. Let me know your comments down below, right? Leave me a message down below. I read all my comments. And be sure to sign up for alerts for when I go live. And also, if you have some interest in this program, whether you're looking to buy or sell now or sometime in the future, it's never too soon to engage. Again, there's no obligation to speak with me, and just to kind of learn a little bit more about how we're different, on how we can help you achieve those goals and perhaps even surpass your expectations. I'm Realtor Bert Taddei, and I want to go to work for you. That's it for now. Hopefully it's been helpful for you. Talk to you soon.